The final color, yellow, and all the cards it has been revealed. And this is Universe 11 has taken the priority spot of this color. Let's start talking about him. So, Universe 11 got Jaren as a leader. Auto, when this card attacks a leader card, draw a card. When your life is 4 or less, you may flip this card over and untap 2 energy. And then he gets his Awaken side. Attack, draw a card. At the end of your turn, choose up to 2 Universe 11. And your battle area in such an active mode, pretty much Galactic Emperor Frieza. Nothing really that special. Why play this when you can play Galactic Emperor, which then allows you to use Cold Bloodlust and Shigesh and etc. So I mean, yeah, you could use Shigesh to this, but not very good. If it had maybe an effect of once per turn after your battle, choose 1 Universe 11 or maybe 2 Universe 11, switch in active mode. That would be cool. Maybe a little overpowered. I don't know. This card is not that great, so sorry, Jiren fans. Frieza, Universe 7. Warrior of Universe 7, so all Universe 7 cards in its area and all areas have no specified colored cost. Activate Maid once per turn. Place 1 Universe 7 from your hand to the drop area and draw 2 cards. When your life is 4 or less, untap 2 and flip it over. This is very good. Instead of having to use a card on the field like Gohan does, you just discard a Universe 7. Yeah, you can't use Cold Bloodlust with Frieza, but you get a lot of utility. You still can use Shigesh, so you can Shigesh your Saiyan Universe 7 cards on there. So really, really good. And here is the Golden Frieza. Same effect of Warrior of Universe 7, but now when you place or you discard a Universe 7 card, you draw 2 cards and put a card into rest mode. So you can choose those you can choose those blocker cards. So now you can push in for a harder game. Frieza, unfortunately, is leaps and bounds better than Gohan because you don't have to pay energy to play a card or try to extend to get a card and then combo with it. Frieza just uses 1 from your hand and you're getting a draw 2 and you're able to rest something. So, and you have access to really good yellow cards like Shigesh and whatnot. So, Universe 7 fans, this is going to be your leader for now, for sure. Universe 7 representative, permanent. This gains Universe 7 in all areas. So if you play the 1-drop Goku, you can add this to your hand. This has a 0 color cost as well. So good. And then you can obviously discard this for the Frieza. Active main, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 Universe 7 and add them to your hand. Shuffle your deck. Deck utility. I'd probably run like maybe 2 copies just to kind of thin out the deck a little bit more. Really good. Good card. Cold-Hearted Strike Frieza. He has dual attack. Auto, when you play this card, you may place 1 Universe 7 from your hand into the drop area. If you do, choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring Barrier. Switch them to rest mode, and those cards cannot be switched to active mode during your opponent's charge phase. This is amazing against apes. This is the card that we were kind of hoping for to really fight those barrier cards, not just against apes, but against Pan or anything with barrier. Now you're able to rest them and either kill them off with your attacks or go for face. It has dual attack, so especially if you rest those apes, you rest the 2 apes, you have Frieza to punch each one of them, and really, really good card. Yeah, you have to discard a Universe 7. But there are good overall Universe 7. Obviously, you can discard himself. You have Master Roshi, which we're going to talk about. Then you have another Frieza, Agony of Hell that you could use too. So it's a really, really good card. Definitely going to be probably mainboarded to 2, if not sideboarded in a Universe 7 deck. As for yellow decks, I would probably sideboard 4 just because you could discard itself and maybe run the Roshi. Really, really good card. I can definitely see some play. Master Roshi, Forged of Will. 1-drop yellow, counterattack. Negate the attack and play this card. So think of Topo. You negate the attack with Roshi. This is your yellow negate. And you get to play him. So that helps out with your Gohan combos. That's why I was saying this in Roshi, if you use it with the other Frieza and some other decks that are not Universe 7, now you have another card that can be discarded for that Frieza. Because if not, you can use him as a negate. So he's a very good card. Agony of Hell Frieza. 10k. Auto, when you play this card, choose up to 1 Frieza from your drop area and add it to your hand. So the first look makes you think, oh, this would be good in a yellow Frieza deck. You play it, get a Frieza that you could have your hand destruction Frieza or the field destruction Frieza added to your hand, right? Cool. Not that amazing. Think about it this way. Use 2 Agony of Hell Friezas to get your Gohan combos like crazy. You have 1 Agony of Hell in the graveyard. You play 1, play on the field, combo, and then add the other Agony in hand, and then combo that Agony with Gohan, get your draw 2, and then your next turn you have another Agony of Frieza. So it kind of sets up, in a sense, like a I don't want to say infinite loop, but it sets up a loop. So you have 1 in hand, 1 in grave, and you cycle them through and you use them for your Gohan combo. Yeah, you're eating up 2 energy every turn, but you're kind of initially trading off 2 energy for 2 draw. I don't know how I feel about that, but kind of a cool concept. So that's what I feel like Agony of Hell Frieza could be good in for Gohan Universe 7 decks for sure. Full power Spirit Bombs on Goku. Double strike auto. When you play this card, draw 1 card, then choose up to 1 of your energy and switch it to active mode. Active main. Choose 2 cards in life and add them to your hand. This card gains 10,000 power for the duration of the turn. I think of Energy Power Gotenks, if I remember correctly. The 5-drop, same thing. Draw a card, untap 2 instead of 1. But this is going to be really good in those yellow-blue Goku Super Saiyan 3 decks. So almost like those Ultra, you can use it in Ultra Instinct decks as well. That ability to untap 1 is really useful to further extend your plays. You could even run this in Vegito. Now you can run this Goku and the Planet Vegeta, Ape Vegeta, and run Planet Vegeta, so then you can search for all your pieces and whatnot. So a cool concept when it comes to the Vegito play, but more than anything, if you're going to be running a blue-yellow deck, this is going to be very good, especially in that Super Saiyan 3 Goku blue-yellow deck, either based on blue-yellow beatdown or the blue-yellow Ultra Instinct. So definitely a pretty good card. Secret Vitality Jiren. Auto, when you play this card, if your leader is Universe 11, you may place 1 yellow card from your hand into the drop area. If you do, choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and KO. Really cool. I think of that 4-drop Frieza. Really good effect, but you need a Universe 11 leader, and we already know how good the Universe 11 Jiren leader is. Because of that, this is not going to see very much play, obviously, unless you play Universe 11 deck. So that's what we're going to start noticing really soon with a lot of these Universe 11 characters. They're good, but as a whole put together, not good enough. Ally of Justice Topo. Auto, when you play this card, if your leader card is Universe 11, look at the top 10 cards of your deck and choose up to 2 Universe 11 with an energy cost of 3 or less and shuffle them. Play them. And then in rest mode, and then shuffle your deck. So this combos well, yeah, with the leader, because they turn you on tap. But now you've topped 4 to, which needs 3, yellow. Tap 4, bring out the Topo, bring out 2 more in rest. If they weren't active, this would be much better. Top it off, you need Universe 11 leader again. So really good, but you need that specific leader, and they come in at rest, which I guess makes it balanced, and that's it. So good, but not enough. 1-drop 15k is how I put it. It's a combo summon. These are obviously really good, especially for this deck because you like to swarm with your Universe 11 characters. Hero combination Vuyun, I don't know. Permanent. During your turn, if you have another Universe 11 is in play, this gains 5,000 power. At the end of your turn, switch this card to active mode. So kind of cool. Swings for 15k if you have another 11. Comes back in active mode, but I mean, that's kind of it. Hero combination Kunchi. Active main, choose 1 card from your life and add it to your hand. If there's another Universe 11 in play in your battle area, choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost of 4 or less and switch it to rest mode. Nice because it helps you awaken, but you need to have another Universe 11 on the field. So, and you got to switch a 4 or less. It's okay, but like then what? After you switch it, now you got to attack it. But Kunchi is not strong enough to hit most cards, so you have to depend that your other Universe 11 is strong enough to hit it. Again, it's a cool concept, but still missing something. Kai Bomb support. Super combo. When you're Universe 11, you can activate 5 or less. Hero combination Zoire. He's a blocker, permanent. If another Universe 11 is in play in your battle area, this card is not KO'd in battle once per turn. So it stays there, but then that's it. It doesn't get any other power boosts. It just sits there, which I guess is nice because it helps have a consistent Universe 11 character on the board so you can get your other effects. But again, I'm not a very big fan of needing other cards to get cards to go off. Because if you're playing against a green deck and they're going to start, messing your stuff up, you clearing out your board, you're in trouble, especially with a deck like this. Tupper, check the top 7. I'm sorry, check the top 3 from your deck, add a Universe 11 to your hand, and shuffle the rest. So just deck thinning. Hero combination Kettle. He has Barrier, permanent. If there are 2 or more Universe 11 other than this card in play in your battle area, this card gains 5,000 power and double strike. So, cool concept, becomes a 20k 3-drop, but you have to have 2 other Universe 11s. Now, how consistently are you going to have those 2 other Universe 11s? That's very hard to say. If they had maybe an extra card that allowed them to spam Universe 11 cards on the board, that would be great. But yeah, you have Topo, but then you have to wait 1 full turn to be able to do anything else because the other things you summon, they're going to come and rest. So it's cool, but still need a little more again. You're going to hear that a lot from me, unfortunately, with Universe 11 cards. Hand Strike, Carceral? Anyway, dual attack. When you play this card, if another Universe 11 is in play in your battle area, choose up to one of your opponent's energy in rest mode, and they cannot switch to active mode at the beginning of your next turn. Really cool. Now, your opponent you need to have another Universe 11. So if you do have it, great. You have dual attacks, you're able to clear up board, and you're stalling them a turn. This is a pretty good card. Now we just hope that, we just need that one piece to really make Universe 11 viable. It is fun to really, get these combo plays out, but the problem is how consistent it's going to be. Majikayo, so critical 15k 2-drop. Fantastic. Yellow needed a critical card, and they got it. And it's a 15k 2-drop. So, good. Overall good. 1-drop, Common Rider. Yeah, cool. Cyborg Warrior, Nigirishi. A 15k active made once per turn. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost of 4 or less and switch it to rest mode. Pretty good. The only problem is, you switch 4 or less to rest mode, but then what? You're a 15k body, and most 4-drops are 20k higher, so being able to hit it is going to be a little tough. So if you have other cards in the board that you can use to attack, it's really good, but by itself, not so much. Super Reaction, Neri Rama. 10k when you play this card, draw a card. So think of the 2-drop Goku, green Goku. So this is going to be good, especially if you're splashing yellow in other decks. So yeah, overall really good. Nothing wrong with a free draw. And then the negate, counterattack, negate the attack. If your leader's card is Universe 11, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode. Really cool. But you need Universe 11. So that's the only problem. And there's only one Universe 11 leader. But really, really cool negate for sure. I hate to say this, but I was disappointed. Universe 11, really cool concept, cool cards, decent effects, not as strong though. And then they need each other, but then there's not a really good consistent, spamming of them. Unlike the Ginyu Force, so they can spam a ton of them and then get all these cool effects. So if they get something like the Ginyu Force where they're able to bring each other out more consistently than just using Topo, this deck could be okay. But unfortunately, a lot of the cards are lackluster, and I don't really see any competitive play. Sorry. If you feel I'm wrong, let me know. If you feel like that I've missed something that could do even further or better plays with any of these cards, let me know. What cards are you excited for? What combinations are you going to do? And yeah, let me know what you guys up. Give a thumbs up if you're down for this. And I'm going to be uploading a video pretty soon.